Don't buy Bitcoin.
Healthy Minds giving you bites and pieces of crypto news and global market updates.
Take 2. Do not buy Bitcoin. Yes, you heard it right until you watch this video. For today, I'll be sharing you this Coindesk article, and it says here, missed the Bitcoin rally? Here's a low-risk strategy to ride the bull market. So from here, I'll be showing you this table that will make you think if you really want to be exposed on this market. So if you started buying during the height of December 2017, where we almost touched the 20,000 range, it shows here on the data that if you're doing a cost averaging for every month with your $100, or sabihin na nating 100 pesos per month. So by the span of 3 years, your $3,600 or peso, the equivalent now, if we're going to talk about it on dollars, is 0.4842 BTC. And how much does cost now? Using the Google conversion, as you can see here, we converted Bitcoin to dollars, and the current amount is 9,266. So without doing technical analysis, doing trading, and simple cost averaging, you actually almost threefold your funds. Now, think about that, and if you really want to be exposed on this market. And one good tool that you could use and take advantage is subscribe on this channel for you to be kept daily updates and weekly analysis of the market. So speaking of that, we'll be discussing Bitcoin analysis and what's going on in the market. Here in CoinGecko, it shows here that the market cap is around 575 billion. We're down by 2.3% for the last 24 hours volume. We are now sitting at 109 billion plus. And checking the market, it says here that Bitcoin is now sitting at $19,125 after reaching the all-time high, breaking the 2017 high. So now everyone is excited, but question now is what's next and what are we expecting for Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market? Mentioning that, right now Ethereum is sitting at $599, XRP at 0.62 24.95 cents, and Chainlink at 13.77. Cardano is at 0.158138. So as you can see, almost all of the market now, or the rest of cryptos, are on red. There are some cases that it's on green, but this time around we're actually on the consolidation after we had that bull rally of breaking the high, which is expected. Of course, people will take profit, especially those people who entered the market during the height of 2017. And it's a good strategy that you could actually do as well. So as I mentioned, you better set your goals, see how you're going to fund your capital, make a long-term, medium-term, and a short-term, depending on your goals. And that will be a good strategy for the market. So let's move on now. On our main menu, just like we're talking about, we have BTC. So let's see what happened on the market here. As much as I'm excited to show you the chart for BTC, let's try also to go on the other market first, for us to have the full view and the overview on what's going on globally. For dollar index, seems like it's very obvious here that we're still plummeting. Though right now, as we expected, it went down now to this support that we're looking around 91 index, and looks like it might bounce back, but given the trend of the market, it seems like this might continue. And I hate to say this, but dollar is getting weaker time and time again. So $90 is not impossible to be reached in the following days or weeks, not unless we'll have a strong bull bounce here, which as of the moment, as I said, is no sign that the market will do the reverse, though on the RSI is starting to touch the oversold level. Now on the gold, finally we had a bounce after hitting the 1,764 support, breaking now the $1,800 resistance after having some hard time in a 4 hours time frame. It took it almost 16 hours, 24 hours before breaking that resistance. On the S&P, finally S&P broke the all-time high again. So right now it's sitting on the 3,660 US dollar range. And again, back to our main menu. Yesterday we were talking about what we are expecting to happen in the market. So here yesterday we tried to discuss that on this range we might have a resistance, and we might go back here in the golden ratio and see what just happened. It simply touched the golden ratio and then goes up to the expected resistance, and now we are hovering on this side. So what now do we expect on Bitcoin and such things? Well, as for me, I would like Bitcoin to go down to up to 18,600, 700 and find a new support here before moving up. But as we know, the market is seems getting FOMO, especially with the PayPal opening it to millions of people for US, and now they're even doing lots of advertisement. And this drawing, this lines that we draw yesterday really hit what we are expecting, and now it's starting to bounce. So this is quite good. It seems like the psychology of the market is being predictable, and if this move is strong enough, it might even break yesterday's all-time high at around 19,918.01 cents dollars in Bitstamp. So where are we expecting now the Bitcoin to go? But before that, how did we predict that this move will go down? When we were talking about this chart yesterday, we are still on this level. But I also showed you guys, if you remember, that on the RSI, there's already a bearish divergence from this height to this height. As you can see, the price is going up, but the buying strength is going down. And not just that, also in MACD, we even show this we drew this line yesterday, and as you can see, it did finally went down, and now we're having some bounce. So let's see if we'll get what expect on the market after this divergence. So it seems like this one played already, but let's see if this will continue to goes down to our target of 1700. That is in relation to what I also discussed to you guys. If you are into CME futures, which is shows that there is a gap, and as we know, though it's not a mandatory to fill the gap, but 99% most of the time this gap are being filled after few hours, few days, and even sometimes it takes weeks or months, but most of the time it takes flakes right away. And as I said yesterday, this is a good buying zone as well if you are thinking of buying Bitcoin around the 17,000 range. Now back to Bitcoin. We mentioned yesterday that we are expecting this to reach up to the 21,500 range. And how do we get that? Simply by checking the golden packet Fibonacci. Also, this could be a considerable bull flag also. So checking that one, if this one breaks here, we might even reach the 23,000 range, 22,750 range. So, but right now we're still observing the market, and I also mentioned yesterday that if this one drops here on the 18,000, it might hold, as the golden packet show has also. So as you can see, Fibonacci tool is a very powerful tool, though it's not perfect, but in relation to the resistance and the support of this particular asset, it's really working good. It's really working good. That's it for today. Try to subscribe for you guys not to miss any of our updates, and feel free to drop your questions on the comment section, and I'll be glad to discuss this with you. Once again, thank you for supporting the channel. Have a great day, and God bless. A quick disclaimer that I'm not a financial advisor, so always validate and do your own research.